Hello fellow Total Warriors, I am Zardar and welcome to another online battle from Warhammer 2. So this time we're playing as the Warriors of Chaos and we're up against the Vampire Counts. And usually this is a tough matchup as it seems for the Warriors of Chaos, even with the double Sagoth, because the Terrorgheists are on the air. They always seem to find the way to somewhat snipe out one of the two Dragon Ogres. And the reason for that is that they have so many numbers, they just drop bodies all over the place. So the Sagoths just end up fighting something else instead of attacking the Terrorgeist or the Vampire Lord or whoever it's gonna be in any case. And yeah, just with pure numbers, the Terrorgeist, even though it's a far inferior fighter than both of these Sagoths, they always get away with winning. So yeah, it's really a tough matchup for the Warriors of Chaos, and I wanted to show you my counter to that thing, and you'll see right away. So let's go over to the army composition. Two Chosen with halberds on its flanks. On the middle we have some Chaos Warriors with halberds, some Marauder Horsemen back here, a Chaos Sorcerer of Metal with just the final transmutation and the Rust, Plague of Rust, along with the Forbidden Road. Because I thought he was gonna die fast anyways, he was gonna get sniped, so let's get the most out of it. And that's the reason I put him on foot, because I don't wanna go up against the Terrorgeist when he's on a large amount. Two Dragon Ogres, one is Kolek with just the lightning thingy, Lord of the Storm and Stand or Die. Another Sagoth, a Giant, just for the meme. I just said why the hell not, and yeah, let's bring another guy into large guy into the picture. And also a Chaos Spawn over here, which I really like these guys against the Vampire Counts because they're freaking unbreakable. Excuse me, so they will fight to the end. They have low armor, but you don't have to worry about the armor since there is no missile play into the Vampire Counts. So yeah, I think Chaos Spawn are quite a nice pick. And did I forget about anybody? Nope. So for my opponent, he's got the Dire Pack hidden in here. He's got a Necromancer just with a Forbidden Rod as a battery in the back. A Terrorgeist, a Strigoi Vampire Lord with the Ghoul King of Osoran for extra replenishment, Claws of Murken for extra armor piercing, Opal Amulet for some resistance, the Power Stone, Invocation, and Spirit Lids. And he doesn't have a summon zombies. Oh, he might have it on the Necromancer here. Yeah, he has it on the Necromancer here on top of his corpse card. Yeah, he's got a corpse card. So for the rest of his army, a front line of Graveguard, as you can see, along with the Sternsmen over here, some zombies in the back, along with the Tithe. Is there like two zombies in here? Yeah, it's two, and one is the Tithe, and also the Claw of Nagas in the back. So let's get straight on it, and you will see why my army is so narrow, and I always go that way with the Warriors of Chaos. In just a little bit of a few. So we advance straight away. We're gonna clash with that line. Forbidden Road already taking its toll on this Necromancer over here, just juicing up the magic. And yeah, we're just gonna engage any moment soon. And let's see at that glorious clash with the Sagoths over here. I'm gonna brace for that charge because these guys have well, they don't have any good charge bonus, so what the hell. The one Sagoth is gonna go straight for the Mortis Engine over here, and he's gonna take a few good hits on top of it. On this side with Kolek, I try and the Chaos Spawn to quickly finish up the Dire Pack, so it won't bother me, and then I'm gonna head straight back into the fight. The Metal Sorcerer, Chaos Sorcerer, I'm just keeping him close to the Sagoth, but as you can see, the Terrorgeist comes in and trying to gun him out. As soon as he drops, Kolek is gonna arrive over here, and this is the reason. Just look at that. We have two Sagoths over here, and the Terrorgeist, I mean the Strigoi Vampire Lord, will not take some damage in the beginning. And the reason for that is because there's just so many zombies around, and the Sagoths always end up fighting the wrong target. And my only counter to that is to go with really small core, like Chosen with halberds, a few Chaos Spawn, or a Giant or something like that, so the micromanagement is gonna be as minimal as possible. And I just pretty much throughout the whole game I just spam attack with both Sagoths on my target. I'm here and I'm just doing that, clicking. Just get the attack, just get the attack. I have the Sagoth in group 1, this guy in group 2, and I'm just swapping with my buttons and just issuing the attack. And the only way to win this, I think it's this one. And also just make sure you run away when you're separated from the rest of the army. But in order to do that, in order to be able to just spam like 2 buttons, 2 orders, attack, 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 you need a small army, so you won't have to micromanage all that nonsense. And this is what I'm gonna do here. So if I just gave the order over here just once to attack, this guy would be like almost taking like no hits, because the Sagoths both collect. You see here, he's just ending up fighting zombies. Like I had the order over here and he goes after zombies like this. You see, I think in this moment I just micromanaged a little bit my cavalry, which is here, and just for that split second the Sagoth lost his orders and just allowed the Vampire Lord to escape. Because if he was here just getting those extra 3-4 hits on him, he would be down to 10% health. And this is why you always need to go with a really tight army and just let the opponent just clash at you. Your line is gonna last forever no matter what, and you just micromanage your big monsters. So over here he's gonna snipe out my Chaos Sorcerer. I was trying to save that, but yeah, we couldn't do it, so he's gonna take him out. Terrified, Spirit Leads. We managed to get a Plague of Rust on the wrong target. No, we get it on the Strigoi Vampire Lord. And I think over here, yeah, see again, the Sagoth again fighting the wrong target. So, as I said, just go really narrow, just a few chosen with halberds, or even chosen with swords. It doesn't really matter, they still will do the damage. But make sure you always get your Sagoths to just spam the attack on the target. Either it's the Terrorgheist or the Vampire Lord. Over here with my horsemen, I'm trying to just snipe out the Clove Nagas, and Kolek is gonna get here. I'm just gonna try to escape that double Terrorgheist. For the moment, the horsemen getting caught over here, and the Dire Pack is gonna start to harassing me. Even though they have taken quite some damage, they will still be able to snipe out this thing. Kolek and Dragon Ogress are on the run for the Mortis Engine, but then I noticed the Vampire Lord, so I'm just gonna go after him. Fortunately, I got the hit off. And over here the other Terrorgheist is gonna come, and I'm immediately gonna start shitting this guy all over the place, just giving double orders, both Kolek and the Sagoth, and slowly but steadily this thing is going to go down. Over here I'm just spamming orders, just swapping between groups and just giving orders. And look at the zombies over here. If I leave my orders, look at that, the Sagoth is starting to fight zombies. Then the other Vampire Lord drops and it's game over. That's how you lose the game. So I noticed that, I knew that he just got the charge off, so I immediately just turned back, I just left. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna take that set, I will define the course of the game. And this is what I did. I went back, I let the Strigoi Vampire Lord to get caught with a Chaos Spawn, and look at that, he was counting on getting through and just gunning up on Kolek, but now it's me with Kolek over here sniping out the Terrorgheist, and the Dragon Ogre Sagoth is gonna be coming after here. So yeah, this guy is caught up with the Chaos Spawn, and the Sagoth is gonna do some business here. Let's see, are we gonna get any good hits in? Yes, Kolek is getting some good hits in, but the other Sagoth seems to be like just standing there looking at like an idiot. So I'm just gonna change my attacks and just go for the Vampire Lord over here, which is getting caught by the Chaos Spawn. And this is why you need some mass into your troops, and that's why I always like the Chaos Spawn. I don't like the trolls because they will just crumble. They have really low leadership. They might have regeneration and good stuff like that, but they will always crumble. Back here, where is it? The Dire Pack. Even just 2 guys are able to just rout my Marauder Horseman over here, which is really a shame, because this is total bullshit if you ask me. The Mortis Engine unfortunately is still alive doing some work, and yeah, I just wasn't able. If I had my game a little bit better with these guys, this thing should have been dead already. So one huge mistake was just mistaking the Marauder Horseman. So just keep my Sagoth safe. Wherever I get a bad engagement, I'm just gonna pull out. It doesn't matter. You don't need to have to stay and fight the Terrorgheist. I see that he's gonna go after the Giant, and this is why I moved my Ogre Sagoths. So I'm just gonna go straight for the Terrorgheist, and I'm just gonna start spamming the attacks, because this is the only way. And now the Giant gets into the play. So now it's 3 buttons, because I have this guy on a separate group as well. So I'm just spamming 3 attacks over here, and as you can see, even though I'm still spamming, the Sagoth is always ending up fighting some zombies and other stuff. And this is why it's mandatory. You go really narrow and just have like 3 big monsters or 2 or whatever, just continuously spam the orders. You look at Kolek just dragging him in the back. That's because I'm just the order is just forcing that to happen. Some halberds waver over here, and but they will but as you can see, they came back, and yeah, we get a good fight over here. We're on top of the Mortis engine. Unfortunately, we don't get some clear devastating attacks, so I'm just gonna try to hunt it down. Kolek is actually wavering, but yeah, I think he's gonna stabilize in any moment soon. Does he? Yeah, another breath coming out. Probably Spirit leads a lot. The Terrorgheist is gonna drop, but I don't know if that's a good thing to do. He was probably trying to save the Mortis engine, but now all these three guys are gonna turn head and just start beating the shit out of this guy. Hopefully, is this the one that I'm gonna get him? You see what my opponent does here? He summons zombies to throw my Sagoth off, but I'm just not gonna take any of it. And there the Terrorgeist goes down. And that was purely spamming orders, like so the bouncer power heavily against my favor, as you can see over here. So I tried to pull back. I just need to clear my head and see what I need to do. Either it's gonna be the Mortis engine or the Vampire Lord snipe. Honestly, I was just trying to get back in order to save my infantry over here, because I don't want them to terror out. And these Chaos Warriors will get, but Chosen, I think they will survive. So just that one drop from this 3-Goi Vampire Lord, I'm just gonna send my Sagoth. These guys will not make it that far, but whatever, we're still gonna get them. Some true champions here, some Chosen still fighting till the bitter end, as you can see, against everybody, just being hammered from all sides. And yeah, I'm just okay, what do we do now? How do I get this guy? He only needs like one hit to go down. The Mortis engine I think just does a huge mistake. And that's what you get when you just slowly start dragging your opponents. Mistakes are gonna happen. Wherever he tries to go, the Sagoths are fast, they will get there. The vampires are slow, so yeah, that will happen eventually. So now the next target should be the Necromancer, but as soon as I see this guy dropping down, I'm just gonna swap orders immediately with everybody, and I'm just gonna send all of these guys after him. And this is it. This is it. Are we gonna get him, or is he gonna get back up into the air? And yes, down he goes. The Sagoth gets the final blow. The guy that was actually most of the time being that was thrown off by cheap zombies. And now it's just pretty much game over. Like yes, I'm low health with everybody, but he doesn't have anything. Just the vampire necromancer back there. But yeah, the three Sagoths along with the giant and the Chosen here are just gonna start working these guys down. The corpse card should be the next target, because this is all his leadership at this point. And yeah, it's gonna get some good hits into it, and down it goes. So from here on, I think you know how it goes. And yeah, the tide is still here. Are there Stersmen here, or yeah, they're still here. So yeah, I'm just gonna fast forward that, because there's just there isn't something like that you need to see. It's just these three champs fighting till the bitter end against all, and some summoned zombies over here. This guy just crumbled. Ah yeah, he crumbled. These guys are summoned zombies, that's why it takes so long to end the battle. And down they go. So as you can see here, the kill count across all the board is really high. The giant just killing it, 132, 133, 169. But I told you, I think the only way to win against the Terrorgeist build, the double Terrorgeist or Zombie Dragon or whatever, against the vampire accounts, which can easily snipe you out with the Terrorgeist, even though they're inferior fighters. They just rely heavily on heals, just getting out. Even if they get hammered, they will just heal right back up. And also the summons, like the zombies might be like the shittiest unit in the game, but if it throws it at you when Sagoth is fighting the Terrorgeist, for some reason, not for some reason, it just gets distracted. The Sagoth is gonna start fighting the freaking zombies, and then the Terrorgeist is gonna be free to attack you. That's why, I think this is my only advice, like go really narrow, just get some big monsters that you don't have to micromanage, like Chaos Spawn, like Halberds. Now with the Marauder Horsemen, I think, or Horse Masters, it doesn't matter which one you go, I should have played a little bit better, protected them. I think cutting one giant down and getting some Chaos Knights, it would be alright to protect these guys, because if that guy did his job, the Mortis engine would be out a lot earlier. The same goes for the Corpse Cart, and even some damage on the vampires. on the Terrorgheist and the Vampire Lord. So yeah, just bear in mind, the Sagoths always get distracted by cheap zombies. It's not just about Sagoths, it doesn't matter. You might have you might be playing with the High Elves and have a dragon or something completely different. Just make sure you always spam attack. Go really narrow, elite heavy, just beat the shit out of them, and just make sure you always keep your orders going. That's the most crucial advice. And if you get a bad engagement, it doesn't matter, just get the hell out of there. You will get a better one 1 or 2 seconds later. So yeah, that's my advice for this game. So I really hope you enjoyed. Feel free to leave a like or a comment. Feel free to subscribe if you're not. And yeah, bye bye.